What did the gorillas say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Mahjong's melancholy thrills are clear to see when you call Riichi. Just waiting out for the day for my Aura 3. But my life's a meme. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. We've already done Feel Good Inc. We've already done Clint Eastwood. And I almost said Clint Eastwind there. That's how you know that Mahjong brain rot's got me down horrendous. We're back with on Melancholy Hill. Oh, Yusong, didn't realize you listened to cool music during high school. That's right. I was a little bit alt. That's true, though. I guess I'm just a little bit alt. You know what I mean? Not full on, you know, actually cool or anything. But, you know, I was listening to some cool music. You think I wasn't listening to Broken Bells? We're back. We're playing Riichi Mahjong. We're jumping into the Jade Room today. And as we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Give me one sec. Compound writes, you know we are down in the dumps when Yusong says, quote, keeping the default character because I don't want to ruin a good thing, end quote, when the streak is just one. This one made me laugh. This one made me laugh out loud when I first read it too, because it is absolutely true. So for those of you who don't know, I haven't won in so long. I mean, that was the one game that we won. It's because we were playing as the default character with no cosmetics on whatsoever. And I'd been so starved for a win that it was like, well, we don't want to change a good thing. And then obviously it didn't work out, but you can't blame him for trying. You genuinely can't blame him for trying. Thank you so much for the comment. Hang on, gotta pawn real fast. And I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SOMG. Thank you so much for supporting me. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as a shout out like you're hearing right now and a whole bunch of other things. So thank you so much for everyone supporting me to keep allowing me to do what I am doing today. So I sincerely appreciate that. Now, a crosslord called one of the earliest Riichis I've ever seen. Let's see if you deserve it. Let's just see if you morally... Oh, Master 3-star! Oh! No. Can't crash out. It's way too early in the video to crash out. It is way too early in the video to crash out, okay? And we don't do that here. And that's fine. That's actually good for us. A 7 Peasy's dastardly hand. Single tile Yorking it for the white dragon. It's fine. It's fine. But really, God, really? You took a look at a crosslord's match history and have another. This is some nepotism stuff right now. You're the second coming of Christ. What's going on here? Not gonna crash out. Not gonna crash out, though. This is, you know, I'm still having fun. Can I tell you something, though? Before, I mean, last time on Dragon Ball Z, in yesterday's video, I started telling you an anecdote, and I just straight up did not finish the anecdote. So let me finish it now. You like that? It's called foreshadowing. It's a day-long foreshadow. Did you enjoy that? Okay, hang on. I'm never gonna finish the anecdote because we got to talk about this hand. We're one tile away from Tenpai right now. I'll tell you this much. If I draw in, and I don't know why I sounded like an animated rat as I was saying that, but if we draw into, never mind. I mean, what do I want to wait for? I don't know. This is kind of freaky. I think the 2-4 shape is usually better than the 1-3 shape, but in this world, if we upgrade it to a 4-5 shape, that 5 kind of gets cannibalized by the 6-7. 6-7, by the way. Let's take a look at East 2, one of character's decision, because I'm not sure that was right. The reason that I cut the 1 first, too, is... That's a very confusing sentence. The reason that I cut the 1 first is because if we draw into a 3-4 shape, that's way better than this 2-4 shape. So I want to keep that option, albeit a little bit small, very much alive. Sure, I'll draw this. I'll keep a 6. The 3 is bad if we draw into a 2-3 shape. Then we might be in Zuzzy Ferritin jail, and I don't want to go back to Zuzzy Ferritin jail. I just got out, so we're gonna keep the 6 of characters. Hopefully, we draw into a 5-6 or a 6-7. Now that's too good to let go. We got an awesome 2-4-6 shape right now, and a double-sided banger in that 6-7. Unfortunately, the brain, I can't avoid the referencing the meme. That's you know, the soup du jour right now. It is a 6-7. There's no other way to say it. Let me try to finish the anecdote. So last time I told you about how I dropped my laptop onto my glasses by accident, and it popped out the glass part of the glasses. I popped it back in. We're still chilling. I am scared, but I think it should be fine. It reminded me of when I used to play violin in grade school. And I was just okay at the violin. I didn't take private lessons. I wasn't doing the Suzuki method. I was just kind of okay. I had a good sense of musicality. I'll give myself that. I'll give myself a good sense of musicality. I'm huge folding. I have Riichi. You listen here, Buster. I have Riichi nothing. I have nothing. I have Riichi only nothing. I can't even guarantee a good weight, okay? Maybe I should have cut the 2 of circles to try to stay the teeniest, tiniest bit frosty. No, you get out of here with that weak sauce. Vrylord has lost their dang mind. Vrylord immediately after the Riichi threw the Dora. You are a master 1-star player. I don't know what kind of sick, twisted little freak you are. Sorry. Hang on. They don't know I'm joking, and that's a rude thing to say. I don't know what you're thinking, but that's also very, very scary. So now we need to play defense against both Right Lord and a Crosslord. So we want to throw tiles that we think are safe for both of them. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Right Lord is had a good hand or is worth chasing just a little bit. So what do we want to see happening here? A Crosslord deals into Right Lord for the teeniest, tiniest little hand. That way the point totals kind of go back to where we started from. And Bob's your uncle, and we feel really, really good about that. 7 of circles, don't be distracted by that pause. I know that it's a guaranteed safe tile. A Crosslord literally just cut it. Now, this is terrible news, because this means that when your character flashes across the screen, it means you got at least a Baimon, and this is in the dealer seat. Rubber Raggy. Sorry for the burp, that's disgusting. And this is a dealer Anemon! A non-dealer Baimon in this economy? Okay, that's Gigafricked. All right. I mean, there's still a lot of game left to play. Don't get me wrong. A lesser Mahjong player would crash out. Not me. I'm as calm as a still lake right now. I'm Lake Placid, baby. And don't call me Lake Placid. Come on. That's just beneath us and this community. Anyway, the anecdote. I promise, it's like a 6 out of 10 anecdote. Oh God, Yusong, I'm so excited to hear. Anyway, you can't say anyway. You haven't even been saying anything. All right, you got me. Anyway. I bought a violin. My parents bought me a violin from this violin shop. Mommy doesn't know daddy's getting hot at the viola shop. It's better for them. It's better for the timing. At the viola shop doing something unholy. And as we were buying it, the guy was like, hey, I sold another family a violin. And one day, like their child and their friends were roughhousing. And the violin was on the bed. And one of them kind of just like fell onto it and crushed it. And a violin is not cheap. I mean, you can get a cheap one, but like good ones are like, I don't know, at least back then, like, and I grew up in the 1950s, like over $100 or something. So, I mean, you could spend thousands of dollars on a violin too. It's like, but anyway, the point is like, it was an expensive instrument. You know what I mean? It was an expensive instrument. And so and hearing that story literally, I think, gave me anxiety. I don't know. I think because I felt the sadness of the violin maker. At that moment, I was like, oh, like you were really sad too to hear that. And then I felt the anxiety and the shame of the child in the story, even though I have no idea who the frick they are. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a frick if I'm gonna be, like, I don't need to care. But for some reason, I was like, oh, like it hurts so bad. And that's the entire anecdote. Oh, you sung. So glad I waited a full 24 hours for that one. Yeah, but I wanted to tell you. I didn't want you to, keep, thinking, oh, what's that? I can't wait for this violin anecdote to wrap up. Ay. How am I doing outside of the game? I'm doing well. I just had some lunch. Had some El Pollo Loco, and that's on theme, because my plays are about to be a little loco. Yusong, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. That was weird, and you're right to try to call a wellness check on me, but I'm okay. Here's the thing. I used to not do this at all, but I realized that you gotta try to riz yourself, okay? You gotta try to do nice things for yourself. So, when you order from El Pollo Lokes, as I like to call it, I mean, I'm one tile away from 10 by. This does not feel like a good hand, though. I'm just going to be straight up with you. 4 of bamboo doesn't even feel like a great tile. I mean, the one of bamboo passing is a great sign. That means no one's currently in 10 pi and waiting with a 2-3. Someone could be waiting with a 5-6, but a lot of 5s and some 6s are out. So I was more scared if someone was waiting with a 2-3. Please, a 3 of circles. This is the stupidest hand I've ever gone for. I could just try to keep a safe tile for later. Well, this 4-5-5 shape is only good if we draw into a 3 of bamboo, and I don't love those odds. I think this, yeah, okay, safe tile coming in clutch right now. I'm willing to chase here a little bit. Left Lord also with the Riichi. Oh, tell me this doesn't deal in. But now I don't really have anything oh no, I do have safe stuff. I have green dragon only. I was thinking about pushing this with green dragon only. Oh god, the sumo ipatsu. Oh no. Oh no. Riichi sumo ipatsu pinfu 1 DZ as well. I mean, this is a Mongon. A crosshair pays out the dealer penalty. Right Lord sitting down in the dumps, but also so am I. You know, I don't think I'm necessarily like safe right now. I think things are still really, really spicy. You gotta do nice things for yourself. So the way that you can order at El Pollo Loco is they'll give you some chicken, some loose chicken. We had this in the back. We figured you might want it. They give you some chicken, but then you can also get like a side of like beans, and then they give you some salsas. I'm explaining to you ordering food. I don't know why I'm doing that. You know how to order food, or maybe like someone in the audience is just like, holy frick, thank you so much. I had no idea. But they also give you tortillas. And usually, I don't eat the tortillas. I just kind of like, you know, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll save them. And then usually they end up getting thrown away. However, today, I don't know what was, you know, what changed. Like a song from Wicked. Oh, God. Like I'm about to be defying gravity. That's my editor. Just keep that second one in there. I don't have an editor. It's just me. None of this is going to get edited. But something has changed within me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. So I spent 10 extra minutes, not 10 extra minutes, like 2 extra minutes ripping off the chicken and then putting it in the tortillas and then adding the salsas and the beans and everything. Oh my goodness. It's just genuinely, it's just really good. I don't know, you work a little harder, but the juice is certainly worth the squeeze. Again, not sponsored by El Pollo Locos at all, okay? You know that because I just abbreviated it in the most obnoxious way possible. But sometimes you put in a little bit more effort and it tastes so good. So like I'm excited. I did do the thing where like I ordered on a delivery app, but I went to the restaurant to pick it up. I don't know why. It doesn't sound like a child, like telling you what happened at school. And I ordered at the delivery app, but I went to the restaurant to pick it up. Oh, good job, Yusong. Oh, thank you. And you're my babysitter in this situation. And that's honestly a pretty apt comparison, metaphor for the relationship that we're currently engaged in. All right, the 1-2 shape absolutely freaking stinks. It's a big stinker. I will happily take the 5-7 shape in its stead. It's a red 5 as well. And we get to accept the Dora, right? The 6 of bamboozle. So this hand is feeling okay. Maybe a Riichi Dora red 5 hand if all goes well. I can't help but notice that we're 11 tiles in. My hand is still kind of doo-doo at large. And then, like, I don't think we're going to get there. I genuinely just don't think that we're going to get there. I don't hate folding either. How many Dora do I see? I see none Dora. So the 6 of bamboos are in someone's hand. Maybe they're scattered across all 3 players, but they could just be in one person's hand. All the 7s are gone, so I'm willing to throw out the 8 of characters. This is not just a careless discard. That's the Dora tile being thrown. That's terrifying. Left Lord is going to chi. Okay. Also pretty spooky scary. I might genuinely fold, not because I'm some sort of sick freak who's obsessed with folding, although, yeah, just because, no. This one's not for me. This one's genuinely not for me. We'll find our hand. We'll definitely find our hand. But I think good things come to those who wait. I said this last video. I'll say this again. If you wait a minute, sometimes they give you a second marshmallow. And so sometimes all you have to do is wait a little bit. And then the scientists give you another marshmallow. And it feels awesome. Oh yeah, so but the reason that I use the delivery apps is because sometimes they have great deals. So there was like a buy one get one deal, and I was like, oh frick yeah, which is how I sound in my day-to-day life. I mean, I think this is okay. No one's on a double pairway. I think you probably have Tanyao. This should be okay. There's like a weird, sickening universe in which we still get into Tenpai. Could have folded there with the 6 of, oh no, dude, oh no. Can someone report my jungler for intentionally feeding? Wow! What happened? Oh my! Oh my god. I was right to fold. I mean, I wasn't like, I mean, I didn't think that a crossroad had anything scary, but they were willing to cut 2 Dora. After, oh, wow. Wow. The enemy of my enemy is kind of my friend, though. Is anybody else getting friend vibes from a crosslord right now? It's much easier to enjoy It's much easier to enjoy second, or if this is how it's going to be. What do I want to draw into? 7 of bamboo or 8 of bamboo. Then we can have a Sanshoku, a mixed triple sequence in all three suits. A little 6, 7, 8 in all 3 suits, if you will. That would go really, really hard. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanyo, Sanshoku. Riichi, Pinfu, you already know the drill. But also all simples and also Sanshoku. That would feel really good. Jim face looking at the camera. Can't believe what Michael's doing today. What was it talking? Oh yeah, there was like just a BOGO deal. So now I have Avengers Infinity El Pollo Loco, and I'm loving every minute of it. I'm like very, very excited to continue making my own tacos later. It feels great. Absolutely feels great. I will say, I walked past a lot of stores on my way to El Pollo Locos. Hang on, like one tile away from greatness, and I don't have any safe tiles to throw besides this. One tile away from greatness. If I draw into 7 of bamboo, it's the nuttiest thing that I could draw. Northwind is fine. It's actually kind of like a big boon of safety right now. Big boon of safety, the name of my poetry collection. I could see that for a Tenpai, but it's not a good Tenpai. I could chase the Riichi, but it's like not a good chasing Riichi. I think I'm going to go here for the time being. If I draw into a 7, I could still go for the Sanshoku, right? If I draw into a 7 or an 8, there's still... I'm just gonna zoom. You saw the greed. You saw the... I'm not gonna chase with a Furth and Riichi. Oh my god. No. Just stay in the DLC, pick up Brightler's Riichi stick. Holy frick. I stayed in there. East 4. Non-folding. I think that was good. I think that one fricked. Whoa, awesome hand alert. Genuinely awesome hand alert. Maybe I keep that east one and just chuck the 3 of bamboo. The rest of my hand's shapes are really, really good anyway, right? So, yeah, maybe keeping the east one there for a little seat win, probably win Dora action. Now that I'm saying it, that sounds amazing, actually. Let's check, then repeat throwing east wind. We'll check all of this. We'll play back the tapes. Okay, red 5 is also a pretty good tile. Certainly, we're not lacking in any sort of value in this hand. Oh my god. I mean, okay, hang on. I'm just gonna cast the widest net possible. Now we can accept another 7 of characters, another 2 of characters. It's just too good. It's just too good for me to... It's too good for me to ignore right now. Quoth the Raven. That's just because ignore rhymes with nevermore. Really, Yusong? Yeah, I guess so. Now this is freaky. Now this is a little bit freaky. Y'all got me messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs for a verse, no album out. I don't think I was supposed to go 7 pairs here. I think I was just supposed to throw it. Oh god. Repeat everything. Oh my god. Okay, now kind of punished, kind of not. Sure. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. The nuttiest draw, even freaking fathomable, is 6 of characters. Riichi, 3 Dora. Triple-sided banger on the 3, 6, 9 of characters. Can't pawn. My hand's not... Ah! RIP to headphone users. Oh my god. And it's good, too. Like, there's 4 copies of the 9 left. And there's 4 copies of the 3 left. I think people are going to be a little bit more hesitant about the 3 of characters because it's close to the Dora, the 2 of characters. But, like, come on. You got to dance. I had to call Riichi there. I can't even be a sicko and do Dama and Derek shenanigans. Just because, like, if I don't Riichi, then my hand's not valid, right? It's not Tanyo, it's not Pinfu, it's not anything. So, we have to slam the like and subscribe button. This is disgusting. This is genuinely gross. Oh my god. Please. I mean, it's just an honor to be nominated. So it's, you know, it feels good to have this opportunity, but it would feel even better to win. And it's not me being salty, and it's not me begging God for you know, too much. I don't think. I genuinely mean it. It's an honor to be nominated. But God, it feels so good to win this hand. I walked past a lot of stores to get to El Pollo Loco. There's a specific genre of store that I haven't seen in a while. And like, it's like, you know, I don't know how to say it. There's a large Asian American, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Riichi 3 Dora Sumo, 1 Oradora, dealer Haneman. Oh, okay, none or Adora left beef, but this is still 12K in the dealer's seat. I'll take a 12K hand in the dealer's seat. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe first place is doable? We need another really lucky hand in order to do so in the dealer's seat, but like, this is maybe, whoa. Okay, no, hang on. It's not the South round quite just yet. This game is going a little long, but it's not the South rounds just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs in our starting hand. If we draw, that's so good, but I don't think I can keep it. I genuinely don't, because this hand is half 7 pairs, half normal. Okay, crosser with the pawn on the prevalent wind. If we draw into another 4 of circles, it has to be 7 pairs. It literally just has to be. If we're in this situation, oh, it's still so freaky. I'm gonna do this so we can accept a red 5 in the bamboo suit. It's a little greedy, and I'm also doing this just because, like, if we draw into 8 of characters, like, I don't hate the idea of playing this hand normally. So we see 2 Dora. That's good news for us. Vylord has Green Dragon, and Crossword has Prevalent Wind. That's good. At least they're not calling Riichi. They could still have massive hands. Call him Sergei Rachmaninoff. Okay, we're still straddling the line. It's not like we discarded the 2 of circles there, but it's not like we're necessarily giving up on 7 pairs. But if we draw into like an 8 of characters or a 6 of bamboo now, then we kind of have to give up on the 7 pairs meme dream. There's like a large Asian American population around here, and so there's often these stores that are like just like various jars full of mysterious things, and I genuinely do not know what they contain, but I walked past one going to El Pollo Loco, and I was like, damn. I mean, what if there's like some like, I don't know, what if one of the giant walnut looking things in those jars can like fix me? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And it sparked a lot of curiosity. There's also this genre of store. There used to be one near me, but then it closed down, where it was like, it's just a candy store. What am I, Heathers? From the musical Heathers? Dare I? I think it's still early enough for me to push this. Oh no. Okay. It's just a green dragon only. That's fine. Green dragon only. It's the cost of doing business. I'm okay with that. Where it's just like, you know, these little like plastic containers, and you go with a scooper of candy and you get all that candy. I don't know. I think that's fun. I will say, I think part of the reason that it went out of business, what the F is this? I might go for a half flush in the bamboo suit just out of necessity. This is, I mean, it's not looking good for me, fam. This is really not good. I know I cut the west wind there, so it doesn't really feel like we're going for a half flush, but this hand, it really, I don't see the line here. We got served up way too much garbage right up at the top. No world do we pawn that. And we can look back at that with Maka. South 1, no pawn decision. The rest of our hand is so bad. You know what I mean? How bad is it? It's so bad, Maka wouldn't even press pawn. Uproarious applause. Me and my half-hour stand-up special. Yeah, our hand is so bad. Have we had some better, like, more complete shapes in our hand? I think that it's easier to go for it. Northwind, sure, it is our seat wind and it's useful to no one else, but it's already been discarded once, and I don't love my odds right now. Much rather just wait for a Southwind or a green dragon to take me home. At this point, I still don't really want to press pawn on the red dragon if it comes out. Just the rest of our hand is genuinely too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't even have 5 shapes. And the shapes that we do have, they're not great, right? Like this 1-2 shape is nothing to write home about. I don't know. I was thinking a lot about how, like, I was thinking a lot about being, this is true. I don't know what inspired this. I guess it was walking past that store where I was like, oh, you know, yeah, I guess, like, I was born in mainland China, and then, like, my family moved to the States when I was 4 years old, and then we bounced all around. Initially, at the start, we were in San Francisco for a bit, and then for like a year or two, and then we moved to Long Island, which is where my accent comes from. Long Island. Just kidding. I emerged from Long Island, I guess, unscathed. I don't know. Do I sound like I'm from Long Island? Please let me know. And then we lived in upstate New York for like most of my upbringing. In upstate New York, people might think of New York as just like New York City. No, it's like you get in a car from New York City, you drive 60 miles an hour, and you go 5 hours up. And that is upstate New York. So it's not New York City at all. I know it sounds like, Yusong, why the frick are you explaining this? Because I think there's a lot of misconceptions about, you know, what people, especially people not in the U.S., think the state of New York is. And that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Why would you necessarily know the intricate, you know, geography of the Empire State. You don't have to. Left Lord with the Riichi, and I'm Da Vinci. I'm okay with this, right? Even if you sumo something big, Right Lord is on the hook for the dealer penalty. I should have probably cut 3 of characters, just to keep my options open. But, you know, if you're going to give me some safe tiles, I'm going to throw some safe tiles. Red DZ, also a really, really nice tile. And a crossword is folding as well. By the way, I just, you know, it's not just me. I'm not the only person in Mahjong Soul that is folding. Other people are, you know, also practice the dark arts, okay? Don't say dark farts. It's beneath this stream. It's beneath the stream. You're representing not only yourself, but the school that you belong to right now. I was thinking about how, like, you know, I don't really, and this is okay. Luckily, I'm not like super torn up about it, but I was like, you know, I don't really know what I consider home to be. And this is something that I've thought about a lot. It's just something that I've thought about a lot. And I guess this is a little serious for like a gameplay video, but I realized that, like, I don't know. Cause I don't like, I think home is just where your friends are. And that's true because, like, or that's true to me. I don't mean to be like, that's true. End of discussion for everyone. Right Lord might have rage quit, but, like, you shouldn't be rage quitting. You have so much longer to get back into this game. You need to come back right now. You still have a good chance to enjoy third. Like, oh my God. I hope they're not rage quitting just because maybe they Riichi'd with a Yakuman chance or something. But even then, it's not terrible. You're down by 4K. Left Lord could ruin themselves over 4K. Like, you're genuinely fine here. This hand is really interesting. Pure straight is looking fine. In the, oh wow, they really disconnected. I'll let you know if they come back, but just, I know I'm covering up their avatar at the moment, but I'll let you know if they come back. If I draw into a 3 of bamboo, I would then chi into the 5 of bamboo, and vice versa. If I drew into a 5 of bamboo, I would chi into the 3 of bamboo. How do you want to play with the disconnected player? With a disconnected player, you have 2 chances to sumo, basically, if you call Riichi, because Right Lord is unable to decide what they draw and discard, right? They're just auto draw, auto discard, auto draw, auto discard. So if you call Riichi, if you're just the first to, like, get across the finish line, you have your turn to sumo, and then Right Lord, you know, they have a chance. It won't give you the sumo, the 1 Han that you usually get for sumo, but it'll, you know, it increases your chances of winning. So now this is a really interesting spot. I'll say this. If Left Lord gives me a 7 of characters or a 5 of bamboo, I chi into either one. It's not the most impressive tenpai that you're ever going to see in the world, but it still is tenpai, right? And I just kind of want to end a Crossroads reign as the dealer as fast as possible. That's so good. Now we can accept 5 of characters or 7 of characters. Dora is the 3 of characters. We could finagle our hand for a little 3 of characters, right? Draw into the 3, cut the 6, cut the 8. Unfortunate for us, a lot of the Dora and one of the red 5s have been discarded, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get the most value. Are you kidding me? Are you genuinely kidding me? I'm, like, mad at you. Oh my God. Oh, we can't handle, I mean, I don't know if you rage quit or if your internet or power went out, but, like, we can't handle 2 last places in a row. Have you seen my match history? Are you even watching the channel? Have you no idea what kind of fricked up circumstances I've gone through? I could have cut the 1 of bamboo there to try to have better tile acceptancy, but I didn't want to be in Suzy Furton jail. If I had another 6-7, I don't want to wait for the 5-7. A lot of the 5 of bamboos have been discarded, which feels really, really bad. It just feels bad. If we draw into the 5 of bamboo, I cut the 8 of characters. Because why? I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling it. Like, I would still want to, oh my God. I wanted to accept the red 5 in the character suit. You have Sanshoku 1 Dora. This is bad, right? The person who's the point leader, who I'm directly competing with, is winning. We probably are going to get second here, unless something, like, disastrous happens, either for me or for a crossword. Let's find out. Yeah, I think home is just, like, where your friends are, because I moved a lot around as a child, and I don't think, like, I don't really think of anywhere when I think of home. I think, and this is real, I was just thinking this as I was watching Small Ant play Pokemon Emerald ROM hack, and this is all true earlier. I had the thought of, like, I think home is where you, like, is where your, and please forgive the hoity-toity pretentiousness of this, it's where your art is. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't mean to say home is, it's not a pun on, like, home is where the heart is. No, it's like if you write short stories, if you write poetry, if you do anything artistic, home is like that. The sphere around which you orbit, that is where That is where home is. I was thinking about this a lot, just because I was too scared to go into that one store, but it had a bunch of jars that looked like they had walnuts inside. I had no idea what was in that store. I might go into it next time. But my Chinese is also really bad. So I'm scared that if I go into a store, people are going to be like, start talking to me in Mandarin, and I'll respond in my bad Mandarin, and then they'll be like, oh, why is your Mandarin so bad? I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. Yusong, has that ever happened? Yes, which is why I'm scared about it. I was scared about it. One time I was ordering food at a Chinese like deli, and I didn't know that the name for barbecue pork was called char shao. I'm not even pronouncing it correctly right now, but a lot of people at home are banging on their monitor being like, it's pronounced like this, and I know I'm not pronouncing it very well right now, but it's like something like that. Char shao. It's getting worse. How is it getting worse? Okay. So he's got a nice car. That don't impress me much. I think I'm going for, we could have maybe had a 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. Could we have? Yeah, maybe. But my thinking is here, like, I cut 4 of circles and then 1 of circles, and then I have Tanya. So I don't think I play this very well. I'm just going to be real with you. Don't think I play this. And a crossword, I mean, they kind of got the magic right now. Most likely, they sumo, and then they cement themselves into first place, or Right Lord is going to deal into them, right? Because they have no choice but to deal in. Really? Wow. They get E-pot. So, and that's the game. And there goes the battle. All right. I mean, we tried our best. This last hand, I think I played pretty poorly. I should have recognized the Sanshoku. I need to see why Right Lord crashed out. If they were in Tenpai for a Yakuman, then I can like kind of understand. But even then, just like stay fighting. You at least see your next hand before you rage quit. At least see your next hand. Could always be Blessing of Heaven or something, right? Where you just get dealt a winning hand. Like, it's probably not, but you don't want to miss that awesome opportunity. Then you could win the game, you know? Yeah, anyway, I was ordering barbecue pork, and the guy behind the counter was like, you don't even know what char shao is? And I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, Right Lord got bad grades. That's fair. It's fair. Let me check the crash out. Let me check the crash out. So, it was this hand that made you crash out. Yeah. So, what happened? Left Lord throws the first stone. They cast the first Riichi. I should have cut the 3 of characters. It increases my chances to get into Tenpai. And then you slam the like and subscribe with a risky tile. Mind you. You're waiting for the Dora and the 9. I mean, it's a one tile wait. Did they like the Riichi here? Yeah, I think so. I think Maka actually appreciates the Riichi here. They just wanted you to discard the 9. That's bananas. I don't hate that idea. Just because this hand improves if you draw into a 3 or a 5 or a 6 or an 8 even. I mean, the 8 you just sumo and you're really happy about it. I don't hate the chasing Riichi here. I'll be straight up with you. And this is not necessarily a guaranteed safe tile, so it's, it's freaky. It's certainly freaky. I like what Maka's suggesting. Teacher, you forgot to assign homework today. I'm not just sucking up either, okay? You're thinking to yourself, cut this and then wait for a better Riichi moment. Maybe even get yourself into Tanya if you draw into 6 of characters or something. That's fair. I think I probably would have called the Riichi too. I'm just too antsy, right? Just too antsy. And then if someone cuts the Dora, you're like the happiest camper to ever have existed. This is fine. You didn't even deal in. The person that you're competing with last dealt in. And then this hand is like, fine, dude. Oh my god. Oh, you would have drawn. You have the most pinfooable. You would have drawn it a 3 Dora. Never give up, dude. Like, actually never give up. And then, let me see your last hand and how it started specifically. So it's not the best starting hand, but you have a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku chance. I don't know. This just makes me angry. It just makes me angry with it. Never give up. Seriously. I know sometimes Mahjong's a really tilting game, but like, you owe it to yourself at least just to see your starting hand and then crash out if you want, I won't chain you to the desk or anything, but yeah. Maybe I will. Okay, East 2. We had a 1 of characters throw. Yeah, early on, I was like, I'm not sure if this is right. I got this. You didn't like it. Yeah, so usually, the 2-4 shape is just going to be better than the 1-3 shape, right? But in this case, it's not, just because we already have a 6-7 in our hand. So if we draw the 5 to upgrade our 4, it's not that good. Yeah. Okay, this is. I should just trust my gut here, right? Yeah, I think I'll put this in the LibreOffice document Mark II, which you can also get on the Patreon. I know. You know, it's also for free in the videos right now. But if you ever wanted it in a PDF form, that's a way to do it, along with the entirety of my Riichi Book 1. Okay, this is my Path to Divinity Strategy Guide Mark II. And then what is the lesson that we're learning here? So usually, a 2-4 shape is better than a 1-3 shape. However, if you have a 6-7 shape already, the 2-4 shape is not as good. Drawing the 5 for the upgrade, drawing the 5 for the upgrade doesn't feel as good. So that is the lesson here. Get blasted. And I know sometimes, like, usually I don't like putting the Maka ratings in with the images. Like, I usually like doing images like this so you can kind of make your own decision again as you're going through this. But sometimes this is just for me. Like I won't really remember what's going on here unless I see the Maka. East 4 non-folding, and then everything that happened in the repeat. So Right Lord calls Riichi. Let me see what happens here. I'm gaming. They don't hate this. 36 to 37. Just close your eyes. They're the same freaking picture. And then I just discard this, which was absolutely the right play to do. And then the sumo, huge. Repeat everything that happened here. Eastwind. Okay, so Eastwind is just still right here. Just try to get into Tenpai as fast as possible. Okay, I love that. I love that for you, bestie. And then let's see. I threw the red 5 here. You wanted me to throw the 7. 2 pairs for a closed hand. No album out. I can frick with that. I cut the 8. Yeah. I mean, they don't hate it, but this is not good. I think we just wanted to keep the widest tile acceptancy even possible. Finally, throw the 4. Then we throw the 7. Did I win this hand? I sumoed this hand. Oh my effing god. Welcome to the thumbnail. That's what I'm freaking talking about. It's an honor just to be nominated. At least we won this really epic 3-sided banger. Because this is just justice. This is genuinely just justice. Call me a French electronic musician duo. The way this is justice. Like triple-sided banger, 3-door in the dealer seat. When was the last time that's ever happened? By the way, still didn't win. Still waiting for my crumbs of victory. That's gonna do it for today's video, folks. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps out me and the channel such a great deal. Thank you so much for all the support. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you so much. And the VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.